Started.
Hello, good morning to the daily random talks, which is not so regular on a daily basis. My apologies for it, as I have been undergoing medical treatment in Delhi, India. However, today's topic is karmic consequences in relation to the A bomb, atomic bombs on the Japanese cities of Hiroshima and Nagasaki by the United States, which ended, which effectively ended the Second World War because Germany had already surrendered and Japan was the only power which was still fighting and continuing the war. The law of karma states you sow as you reap. You reap as you sow. The Americans were are the first and the only country to have used atomic weapons or nuclear weapons as we now call them on another nation. That nation was Japan, which destroyed the two cities, Hiroshima and Nagasaki, and which made it, the effect made it surrender. The after effects of that are still being seen due to genetic mutations and those kind of things, which in babies, deformed babies in Japan and whatnot, especially in those two cities. We come to the question, did Japan deserve the bombing of the two cities, Nagasaki and Hiroshima? And the twin question on the other side of the coin is, will the United States of America suffer the consequences of dropping the atomic bombs on the cities of Hiroshima and Nagasaki in Japan? Justice is two-sided always, and so is karmic consequences. As we understand, the law of karma spares no one. We come to the first question. Did Japan deserve to be dropped the two atomic bombs on the twin cities of Hiroshima and Nagasaki? We are humans, we do not know everything. What we know is bits and pieces from the media and historical records, but that is not everything. Why they suffered those two consequences? The consequence and the results of the dropping of the atomic bombs by the United States. Oh, from a point of view, from where I see it, my perspective is Japan, or including Japan of that time, was a great power and also the most ruthless power. Japan had become a much smaller country than China. It conquered China, Korea, and a lot of the Southeast Asian countries, including the Philippines and etc. And they were some of the most ruthless warriors in terms of getting people and whatnot. So I would speculate. Yes, speculate is the correct word. As I do not know for sure, because it's only the Divine Supreme Being who knows everything, who is all knowing. In Islam we call him Allah Al-Alim, Allah the All-Knowing. Therefore, because of the extreme cruelty, aggression, probably those were the seeds of and the justification karmically of the United States dropping the atomic bombs on the cities of Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Although the outward reason is the attack on Pearl Harbor by the Japanese Navy. Had those karmic consequences not been there, probably Japan would not have attacked Pearl Harbor and forced the United States to join the war and drop the atomic bombs on the Japanese cities of Hiroshima and Nagasaki. On the second question, will America or the United States of America, because the entire continent of America is not guilty, it is only the United States of America whose president authorized the dropping of the atomic bombs on the Japanese city of Hiroshima and Nagasaki, will be responsible for the karmic consequences of dropping the atomic bombs. Yes, irrespective of the amount of time this goes through, the United States will reap the consequences of dropping the atomic bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. We don't know when and what will be the triggers. Why the delay in the justice? Possibly the United States is also a great and a generous benefactor to a lot of people, a lot of areas of the world. They have been generous to a lot of people, like rebuilding continental Europe and also the United Kingdom after the Second World War, and also giving Germany a chance to rebuild itself in the Marshall Plan, the World Bank, the International Bank of Reconstruction and Development. And they have done a lot of positive things. Yes, some of the things could be criticized in some perspectives, but generally the United States has been a generous benefactor to the world also. Therefore, as long as the United States remains generous, probably it will defer its consequences, to reap its consequences of dropping the atomic bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. But it will eventually come. Probably it might come sooner because of its support for Israel and the activities of Israel against the Palestinian people, possibly even because of the inciting Ukraine to incite to Russia to invade it and create a cause for Russia to invade or probably even bomb Ukraine with a nuclear weapon, and probably NATO officially joins the war and causes Third World War, and there could be a Russian bomb dropped on the United States. It's all possible, but we can't know for sure. No, we cannot be sure. I'm only speculating. the allies, the United States has to reduce its aggressiveness in the world and probably even tone down the NATO. NATO has not been appointed by the whole world to be the world policeman, so it should mind its own business and protect its own borders and not go on an aggressive mission in the countries who are not members of it, including Israel. Don't get involved in the issue of Ukraine and Israel. NATO should withdraw completely from those two conflicts and let the cause run. May world peace prevail. We pray for world peace and we hope NATO, the United States, and all the countries including Russia, China, India, Japan, and Germany, which had seen the brunt of the Second World War, to put the foot down in the United Nations and pursue a path of peace and harmony, global peace and harmony. Thank you, Mohammed Ibrahim. Thank you. Bye. 11th